Oh yeah. Alright, so a little update on the truck. It's been doing really good with this new injection pump. Morning cold starts, well, not really cold starts, but when the engine's at same temperature as the outside, it literally, when I start it up, it sounds like it's already warmed up. So it's been running really good with this new pump. However, the problem I'm having right now with my truck is that my motor mount down here is completely severed from the mounting plate. I don't know if you can, it's hard to tell, but god damn it, it's just knackered. Look at that mount, it's destroyed. The rubber didn't, oh, the rubber itself of the mount internally broke down. Wow, it broke. This is how I'm pulling it over. I have two of these together. This is probably not the best way to do this, but boy, does it work. Well, I'm not able to replace it right now because I need a 19mm wrench, so I'm gonna have to go get a couple of wrenches. But that motor mount's just absolutely fucked. Like, it's just dicked. Like, I don't know if it rotted because of the power steering fluid leak that leaks out of my brand new power steering pump, but it's not good. But yeah, I'm trying to get that mount off, and it just everything I have doesn't work, so I have to go get a new thing for it. Really just need a 19. I think it's a 19. And the neighbor came in handy with a 19mm. Okay, so now I can get that bracket off there and then try and replace that mount. I got it torqued back again. I might have to lift it some more. It's really putting a lot of strain on that motor mount over there, so I'm sure we'll replace him too. Well, I got the plate off. No more motor mount. Oh, that's the other half of it. I gotta get under there. I think that's also a 19mm. I'm not sure, but I'll find out in a second. Yeah. So here's the plate. I just went and brake cleaned it real quick, got the oil and stuff. This cap does not seal this thing up very well, so I need to figure something out on that, so I know it leaks. But me and my dad looked at the mount a second ago, and we're like, yeah, there's no oil on it. So I think what it is the torque of the engine is just pulling on it. It's just ripping it. And these tabs here, these aren't gonna do you jack. So yeah, it does need a limiting strap on this side, so we're gonna have to make something up. I think it's gonna have to bolt here, and there's just gonna have to be a strut or something right here. Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna have to take her easy. A lot of torque. Or I can make a mount, put another mount right there and bolt it to the V8 stand there. It's probably why my luck worked out and we never had to remove that. So I might have to pull this up a little bit more. It's got more room to go. Just gonna be rubbing that back valve cover, and we're not hitting it. When it twerks, it's doesn't hit, the fan doesn't hit anything, so everything goes farther away from the radiator hose. It's not like an S10. It lifts up and the fan hits the or the alternator fan hits the upper radiator hose. So I'm gonna get the other end out of there and pop in our new one. This is the same part number. I got this from Napa Auto Parts, 10 bucks. 2469. No wonder they don't last long. They're made in Korea. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna get this bastard out of here, and I'll show you the bits left. Yeah, okay, got the nut off for the stand. It's the nut using the nut I used that was used to hold the V8 mounts on. 19mm. Look at that. I don't know how long I've been riding on that, but there's more rubber missing from that. Jeez. It's like, I don't know. It's like, it's just not. That's weird. Yeah, same thing. Made in Korea, 2469. Piece of shit. Every time we get an engine swap, I always see these broken. And the last mount, when I got these mounts here for my engine, it had one of these completely separated from the rubber. I'll go show you the other half. This is my toolkit here. So this is the other half. Yeah, it's like, wow, that end's soaked. Oh, I brake cleaned it, that's why. Oh, okay, maybe it didn't lose any more rubber, but it fractured. Yeah, that doesn't look like those were bent. Doesn't look like they were touching either. So that rubber can't really stretch. Okay, so I zipped this bracket back onto this mount here. I'm gonna try and fish it in there. There's a lot of room there for this guy to move around in. So what I'm hoping for is that I can just get this mounted to the engine, and then this will be already through the hole, and I can just drop the engine down and then tighten her up. So yeah, okay, let's do this. That yeah, lift the engine up a little bit more, and it goes. You put it in back this way, and it goes in. That couldn't have worked any easier. Fucking A. So I'm gonna get some bolts started and kind of. Well, I can't really lower it down. I'm gonna get the bolts in there and just freaking drop her down. Yeah, the problem that you're gonna have, that has to go down just enough for that little nipple to pop in. So once this drops, you might have to pound that down a little bit. So let's do this. This is very dangerous. I don't recommend anybody do it this way. So I'm gonna pull on this. Watch out. Watch the frig out. See what I mean? So we might have to pound her down in there a little bit. Alright, nice wrench like this. You know, beat on your own, don't beat on your neighbors. That's just my thing. I got the wrench here and just kind of put it right in here like this. And then using a little hammer, this is all you need, just that little hammer. We'll knock that in there and then the engine will just plop right in. So now it looks like we're sitting proper and we're farther away from the frame than we were. We were pretty damn close. Yeah, see? Way better. Okay. I'm gonna put that nut back on the other side of the mount and then we should be good to go. But I can tell we're not sitting level. And I think it's because of that. That mount there's gone kind of mushy. Oh, you can't even see it. But we'll let that one has to settle first, so. Alright, just did a little test. We get a little bit less vibration. The engine doesn't twerk. Definitely needs a strap though. Just revving it freaking twerks those mounts pretty good. Yeah, but you know, whatever. I did leave a bolt out. As you can't really see it, but couldn't get it back in there. I was like, fuck it, the two in there are good enough. Yeah, so she's back to normal there on that side. So, yeah, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm done with that shit. Really wasn't too bad to replace that. I just needed a tree here and some ratchet straps and we're good to go.